YouTube, you're back on the absolutely zero financial advice, definitely never hodl XRP or trust in Ripple software channel. Disclaimer, this has been YouTube sarcasm. Back today with how not to navigate the Moneygram October 2020 earnings report. I'm the common sense crypto guy. I'm not Rico Suave on the mic, but I am the guy that told you to buy Moneygram shares at $2 when they rebuilt the company as a startup. I'm the guy that told you to buy Moneygram shares at $1.18 during the pandemic. I said don't even put food in your mouth, don't pay your mortgage, don't feed your children, only buy Moneygram shares, but that's neither here or there. Today's video will focus on how to navigate the third quarter 2020 October 30th earnings report. We're 2 weeks out. We got our digital earnings report today, 161% year-over-year growth. Moneygrams hit the old gypsy news cycle. They're pumping it up. We made it all the way up to 394 today. And as we get closer to the earnings report, we have to navigate very carefully. The first chunk of absolutely terrible financial advice I will give you, disclaimer, this has been YouTube sarcasm, is that I've been invested in Moneygram ever since Ripple bought in. I am definitely now a veteran of Moneygram investing, and with a lot of stocks there's always some sort of pattern. Not financial advice. Observation number 1. The number of investors that seem to be interested in Moneygram are very consistent. On the best of days for Moneygram, you will get these 20% swings. Just on decent good news, you will usually get a 15% swing. And as always, this is a no judgment zone. You do what you do with your shares. Observation number 2, usually around a month and a half after the earnings report is the best time to buy the dips. Not financial advice. Observation number 3, speculators seem to pour money into this thing shortly before the earnings report comes out. My speculation on their speculation is that they're speculating that there will be a surprise win on the revenue. So with absolutely zero financial advice being provided to you by myself, let's move on to what the old Moneygram has pulled off the past few months. We've had 2 consecutive reports of 160+% digital transaction growth. They just re-upped with Walmart for 3 more years. We all know the storefronts are losing money, but at the same time, the storefront is a connection from an actual person to a digital wallet. So just imagine if you don't know how to use a PayPal, and all you gotta do is walk into a Moneygram store and send money to somebody's PayPal. That's the value of a storefront in a Walmart. That's why they keep re-upping the partnership. So with 2020 drawing to a close very, very quickly, we'd like to do a year in review. So for my long-term viewers, this will just be a rehash of this year's Moneygram videos. For all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. We love having you here. And there's a lot of you. You make me proud every time you push the subscribe button. And just to review where we've been on this Moneygram journey, we started out the year pretty dang good. So at the beginning of the year, people were starting to sour on the old Moneygram. They didn't understand what Ripple had to do with anything. And I think for the most part, 90% still don't understand what Ripple has to do with anything. Most of the old Moneygram investors think that Moneygram still depends on the storefronts at a Walmart. But the truth is, just like the old common sense crypto guy has been preaching for a year now, this company became a startup when Ripple came in. A complete ground up rebuild, very little capital to work with, a whole lot of debt to overcome. And when the old Moneygram got down to $2.50, it became one of the most unbelievable values in the entire stock market. And I'm not saying that just to try to hype Moneygram. Here is the truth. Not to beat a dead horse, but you could have bought an established remittance company stock for $2.50 a share. A remittance company that had just gotten an injection of fresh capital at the time had just got hooked up with one of the most innovative remittance software companies on the planet and becoming the first brick and mortar anything to use a cryptocurrency in its legitimate business. And to my knowledge, the first legitimate public company to be paid in XRP and pass government scrutiny. With that said, so we all know what happened in February, March, April. We got hit with the corona. Most people saw this as catastrophe. I saw this as a life-changing event because at the height of the panic, you could buy Moneygram shares for $1.18. I jumped up and down, screamed and yelled, buy, 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 buy. Hopefully all my viewers at the time bought. For my new viewers, I know you weren't there, but we're just getting started right now. If a Western Union can be worth 20 bucks and not even care about digital remittances, then imagine what happens with a Moneygram whenever they become liquid again. Imagine if Moneygram got another liquid capital injection, just like GameStop did, a dead company that is now all of a sudden alive again, just from a capital injection. Not financial advice, but I would be hitting the buy button right now. I'm already all in. I've already laid out what I'm gonna do. So with that said, make the old common sense crypto guy proud. Hit the like and subscribe, ring the bell. YouTube, you can do it. Common sense crypto out.